YouTube, what's up? It's me, OldWayV again, and I'm back with another video. Before I start, I need to send some love overseas. My oldest daughter is currently serving in the U.S. Army, and she's stationed over there in Korea. Coincidentally, her first duty station was my first duty station. So, sweetie, if you're watching this, we love you, we miss you, and we hope to see you real soon. Alright, before I tear up, let me get into this video. This video is going to be OldWayV's tips for beginners. I haven't been waving that long, so if you want some expert tips, you're going to have to go see Country Kang or 360 Jeezy or 360 Wave Process. I think Crazy Wavy been waving a little bit longer than I have, so he might have some more tips for you, but I'll stick with the basics, some things that I've come across in my short journey that have helped me out a little bit, and I hope they help you out too. First tip on the list, brush your hair. Second tip on the list, brush your hair. Third tip on the list, brush your hair. Have we got it across yet? Most important thing when it comes to waving is brushing your hair. Brush whenever you can. Brush till your arm falls off. Brush till you fall asleep brushing. Just keep brushing. Next up on the list, know what you are putting in your hair. By this I mean when you see these videos on YouTube and your favorite waver is telling you about this new product he's trying out, by all means, if you want to try it out, go try it out. But when you get the product, the first thing you want to do is test that product. And even before you test the product, read the ingredients. If you are allergic to something, and I'm picking this out of the air, if you're allergic to peanuts and the ingredients on the bottle says it contains peanut oil, you probably don't want to use it. Sometimes the oils won't cause an allergic reaction like the actual substance, so you might want to test it. Even when I make one of my products, first thing I do, I open it up, take a little bit of it, and I rub it on the back of my hand. I leave that there for about 2 hours. Try not to wash my hand within those 2 hours. Leave it on there, see if anything happens to my skin. If something happens to my skin, I am not putting this in my hair. If everything's okay with my hand after that 2 hours, I'll try it in my hair. But know the products you're putting in your hair. A little more on that, I'll probably talk about it later, but I might start some controversy when I talk about this one. Next up, we're gonna go with watch YouTube videos. You are not the first person to ever wave up your hair. Don't think you are. So, and I'm not even close to the first person who ever tried to wave up their hair. Go on YouTube, in the search box, type in 360 waves. If you're going for 540s, type in 540 waves. 720s, type in 720 waves. There will be a list of wavers who have posted videos with the purpose of helping you in your wave journey. So watch those videos, listen to what they're saying. I'm not saying do everything that they say in their videos. I'm saying watch the videos, take bits and pieces of the advice they give you and use it to help you in your journey. When you're watching these YouTube videos, go ahead and subscribe to these wavers. I mean, it's just showing them that you appreciate what they're doing, you like what they're doing, and you want them to do more. I mean, the more subscribers they have, the more videos they'll probably make. I mean, if you're doing something over and over and nobody's acknowledging it in any way, you're probably gonna stop doing it. But if people are out there showing you just a little bit of love, you're gonna keep doing what you do. Next up, we're gonna move on to listen to your hair. What I mean by that is your hair will talk to you. If you're doing this and it's right back here, probably doesn't mean anything. Not from your do-rag, probably just irritating you a little bit. But if you doing this and this, you need to do something. One, you might need to wash your do-rag. Two, you might need to change the product you're using in your hair. Or three, you might just need to wash your hair. I would start off with changing out your do-rag, washing the one you're currently using, and then if your head's still itching you, go ahead and wash it. Wash whatever product you have in your hair out. Wait a couple of days. Don't use that product. See if your head still starts itching you. If it doesn't, put the product back in. If it starts itching again, stop using that product. Find something else. Next up, goes right in line with the last one. Keep your do-rags and your brushes clean. I just watched a video by King HB3 where he was showing you how he was washing out his do-rags in the sink and all the grime and stuff that was coming out of the do-rag. You don't want to keep putting that stuff on your hair. If you have a washing machine, what I do is I wash my wave caps and my stocking caps on a delicate cycle. I put them in a dryer on whatever the lowest cycle is on there and let them dry in there. Keeps them fresh. I put some liquid detergent in there with it and it cleans the do-rag. Next tip up, learn the right way for you to brush your hair. I'm gonna have to show you a demonstration of this one because it took me a little while before I changed up and started brushing my hair a different way. So let me go ahead and take this off. Are they still there? Oh yeah, they still there. When I first started brushing my hair, I used to brush like this. I got a mirror right in front of me. I used to hold my mirror. No, I used to brush like this. I used to hold the mirror in front of me. And I used to brush top down, come over to the side, brush it down, brush this side of the back down, and then I would switch hands, switch mirror, brushing them back down, and then the side this way, and then come back over. But the problem I found with doing it this way is that when I started here, brushing down, and then I moved over and brushed my sides, wherever I picked up off, I have a line on either side of where I was brushing. And it just wasn't right for me. So from watching YouTube videos, I peeped how other people were brushing their hair, and I found out that this way works a lot better for me. I face my mirror and I hold my hand mirror behind my head, and then I brush with one hand. And I kind of ease on over when I brush. And I brush it around like that. It just seems to give me a little bit more control when I'm brushing. Like I said, you have to find the right way for you to brush. This might work for you. Some people, they do fine brushing with the two hands and switching off. Whichever way works better for you, do it. One thing I'm gonna add, if you watch a lot of the YouTubers and you get on the wave forums and so forth, you hear a lot of people telling you if you're starting out, cut your hair down to a 1.5 or a 2. I'm gonna go against the grain on this. I'm gonna say if you're starting out waving, cut your hair down to a 1 against the grain. Cut it so that your hair is lower than your curl pattern. Because if you're just starting out, the first thing you wanna do is you wanna build up some endurance. Holding this mirror up here for an hour straight, brushing your hair, it's gonna take some endurance. Your shoulders are gonna hurt. You're gonna be like, but if you learn all of this stuff before your waves come in, it'll already be habit. So once your waves come in, you'll just be putting in work. You'll just be putting in work. Time will just start to fly by the time your waves actually come in. Brushing for 45 minutes to an hour will be nothing to you. Let's go ahead and move on to the next tip. Next tip, I'm gonna go over mirrors and lights. Right now I'm in the bathroom because I kind of wanted the big mirror in front of me, but I don't normally, well, 80% of the time, I do not brush in the bathroom. I brush in another room with better light. Because, like I said, when I first started, I was always in the bathroom. The light in here seems a little bit better since I painted, but the light in here, when I was facing this way, this side of my head, I really couldn't see anything that was going on. Even now, I really can't see what's going on with my waves, so the light was not good. So I went to another room, and I'm gonna show you a low budget way to move your brush location anywhere you want. If you're a beginner waver with the mirrors also, always brush in the mirror. Don't try and brush without a mirror. Only exception to that is if you carry a little softy around you to lay down those little straight hairs during the course of the day. A little softy, you could probably brush in the car or brush wherever to lay it down. But I would recommend using that little softy, and then if you get the chance, put a do-rag back on instead of brushing. Do not have a brush session anywhere other than in front of a mirror. And I suggest you have a hand mirror. Pick up a couple of these. I done broke about 3 of these already. One in the shower, slipped out my hand, wasn't fun. One, I had it on the bed, slid off the bed and broke. So I have quite a few of these laying around. But I suggest you get at least two mirrors. Why? When you're in another room with good light and you don't have a wall mirror to depend on, first thing, when you're brushing, you can actually check out all your waves just like you at the barbershop. You know how he throws one behind you and one in front of you? You can check out your progress. You can shift so that the light is just right to catch the waves, and it works out great. And when you're doing your brush session, if you notice, I got a do-rag hanging over the door. Usually I have this just hanging on the hook where I do my normal brush sessions, but hang it over the door, make sure it's in there good, slip it through the hole. Watch, I'm not gonna be able to do this because it's all on video. Wow, I hung it too low this time. Tie that puppy up. Bang the door a couple of times, make a lot of noise. That way you can find a spot in your house where the light is best for you to brush your hair, and you can put in work. Another tip, and why I really stopped brushing in the bathroom, is it gets boring in here. So unless you bring some music or something in here, it gets really boring brushing your hair in the bathroom. So why I came up with this was I wanted to be able to watch TV or watch a movie while I was brushing my hair. It's a great way to lose track of time while you're brushing too. So you pop in a DVD or whatever it is, and you got your TV over here or wherever, and you have listening to it, you're brushing. Something on it comes up interesting, you glance over, look at it for a little while, go back to brushing. Average movie nowadays is about, what, an hour and 40 minutes? If you make it all the way through the movie while brushing, you just brushed your hair for an hour. You just put in an hour and 40-minute brush session, which is gonna be great for you. Next up, we're gonna go with be happy with your waves. When you look at other people's waves, don't hate, compliment them, tell them, yo man, you spinning. Those are some nice waves. But be happy with the waves that you have. I'm not saying don't work on them, Don't try and make yours the best they can be. By all means, do that. Work on your waves until they are the best they can be. I said it once before, I'm gonna keep waving until I literally have no hair. I'm gonna have waves just around here. You know how you see those old men with the bald spot straight down here? Yeah, I'm gonna have waves around mine. So be happy with your waves. Work on them as much as you can. Be dedicated. Stay with it. Keep learning. Watch other people's videos. I stressed it before, I'm gonna stress it again. Watch their videos. Mr. Warren County, 360 Jeezy, Mr. Country Kang, Prince Tsunami. Watch all their videos. Subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already by this point in the video, go ahead down there, click on the subscribe. Come back. I'm always gonna have videos at least once a week, sometimes even more. And watching YouTube videos like this, it's a great way to get the possibility of winning some free stuff. If you watch my giveaway video, you'll find out. I'm giving away some things, so keep watching. All right, now we're gonna go back to one of the ones that I told you I was gonna get a little controversial with this one. We're gonna talk about products that you put in your hair and knowing what you're putting in your hair. There's a lot of waivers that will tell you that the only way you can moisturize your hair is either with straight water or with a water-based moisturizer. This is not true. Let me say that again. This is not true. There are other ways to moisturize your hair. There are 3 that I know of oils that will actually moisturize your hair. These oils actually penetrate the hair shaft and feed nutrients and moisture to your hair. One of the biggest ones, people are getting on it. They might not explain why they like it so much, but this is the reason why they like it so much. Coconut oil. Coconut oil actually penetrates your hair shaft and it moisturizes and feeds your hair nutrients. If you try 100% pure coconut oil, you will love it because it will moisturize your hair. There are also oil-based moisturizers. Oil-based moisturizers generally have a humectant and some type of sealant, but not in the way you're thinking sealant. These sealants, well, I guess most sealants, they prevent the moisture that's already in your hair from evaporating too quickly, so they keep your hair moist. So if you have a product that has a good humectant and a sealer that prevents water from evaporating too quickly from your head, it does moisturize. A humectant, what it does is it actually pulls moisture from the greatest source. So if your hair has a lot of moisture in it and the environment around your hair doesn't have a lot of moisture in it, the humectant will draw the moisture from your hair. I'm not 100% sure how that part works. Does it release it into the air, or does it just keep it close so that it is still near your hair? And if the moisture in the air is greater than the moisture in your hair, the humectant pulls the moisture in. So if somebody tells you that the only way you can moisturize your hair is through water or a water-based moisturizer, they are, I'm not gonna say they're lying, they're just not informed. They need to go read up on things like hair shaft penetrating oils, humectants, and evaporating preventing oils. These are things that will provide moisture to your hair. I will tell you straight up, when I put moisture in my hair, it is just wild. If I washed my hair more than twice a week, or if I wash my hair in the morning, I could not go to work because that would be like a 3.5 hour brush session for me just to get my hair laid down. A lot of people will tell you about, there's other products that I've tried that they just don't work for me. Maybe I don't know how to use it yet, but that curl enhancing smoothie, maybe I just don't know how to use it yet. But if I put just a little bit of that in my hair curls up in the opposite direction that I want it. I want my curls to lay down and be stretched out. It curls them up. So know what you're putting in your hair. Know what the ingredients in that product are doing for your hair or to your hair. Alright YouTube, it's about the end of this video, so I'm just gonna say go ahead and subscribe, like this video, post comments. I'll be back later on. I'm getting real close to my first goal for a giveaway. We didn't hit the 2-for-1 goal, but we getting close enough for the first giveaway, and there'll be more giveaways in the future. I won't always be giving away just wave related products. I might run into a book that I think is great on hair or something like that and give that away, or I might even pick up the latest copy of one of the sports titles and give that away. I am pretty good at NBA 2K, so I might give away one of those sometime in the future. And if you doubt me, hit me up and I will lay the smack down on you. And YouTube, do me a favor. My little camera woman is my daughter, and I'm trying to get her into the videos because she's got that long curly hair, and I'm trying to get her to start taking better care of her hair and get into the natural game. So post comments, encourage her to get in the video so she can start showing you her hair, and then she'll be able to tell you what she's doing with the products she's using and how I get her away from using those products and into my products. So this is OldWayV, and because of the environment I'm in, and I wanted to show you the lighting, I really can't wave goodbye to you because the light's just coming from here. It's just not, it's not properly placed, but I'm gonna try and wave bye anyway. This is OldWayV, and I'm out. If you haven't already, watch some of my older videos.